Now that we've finished these games against our rivals, I'd just like to say, nice job, MP. Now, you lifted the spirits of the entire organization.
You feel this energy, right? It's crazy. Everyone on the same page. Everyone having fun. It's a total vibe, right?
That's what happens when you win. Doesn't matter who it's against, they all count the same.
No, Brian, he's right. Right? People are energized when you beat your rivals. MP, you were a leader whether you know it or not.
Trust me, he knows it.
Thanks, Cliff. Look, I can't build this dynasty alone. We need everyone in this organization, top to bottom, pulling in the same direction.
I couldn't agree more. Let's keep it going.
We know MP came ready to play.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then it's Maxey, then there's Paul George, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt, and it's Martin in at the 5 down low. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these 2 group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup.
They get the rebound. Martin, the pass to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Cunningham on the wing. Maxey covering.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Pass to George. Martin outside. Screen by Embiid. Martin, the pass to Embiid. And it's blocked by Martin. Ivy outside. Martin with a screen on Martin. Back to Harris. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
George outside. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Now here's Maxey. 17 points in his last outing. George outside. There's the three. Connects from downtown.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent three, George adds a lot to this offense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Appreciate the report, Allie. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Martin with a screen on George. George against Thompson. That one is off.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Here's McCain. No good. That would have tied it. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's McCain. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And here's Harris outside. Knocks down the triple. Harris has got 6.
Yeah, that pull-up jumper by Harris shows his ability to create offense for himself, and that's what all great scorers can do.
Pass to Embiid. Goes to the fadeaway. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harris. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York. Here's Cunningham. Martin with the ball. Embiid covers. Martin with the bucket.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
76ers trail by 5. Pass to McCain. Martin right side. Now Embiid. Misses the layup. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Ivy. And he stays with it. They shoot again. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. Offensive board. Martin. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Give him 8 points now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Maxey. He can't get that one to fall. Cunningham with some nice D. With the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 9. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
76ers trail by 6. George outside. Pass to McCain. Screen by Embiid. Fires the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ivy against Embiid. And it's Ivy penetrating. Good work there as it goes.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's McCain. 11 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Kicks it to George. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Lets a three fly. A nice shot by McCain.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Detroit leading by 5. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4, and it's Martin in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Embiid can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Cunningham outside. Powerful take from Cunningham.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Here's Jackson. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Inside. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Jackson has seen just about everything a defense can throw at you. Knew where to put the ball that time.
Here's Cunningham. The quick look, no good that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Gordon, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Martin with a screen on Jackson. Here's Cunningham. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Detroit making a change here. Ivy's checked in. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Detroit, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Screen by Embiid. Jackson for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Martin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Ivy. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Pass to Embiid. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
To the inside. Martin with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Embiid, a screen on Ivy. Gordon, the pass to Jackson. Martin against Embiid. Fires at the elbow. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He picked up 38 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. They might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth. You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Martin with a screen on Jackson. Cunningham passes to Martin, and the shot goes down. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Martin. Now here's Embiid. 16 feet out, and it's blocked by Martin. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Martin outside. Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Thompson outside. Martin with a screen on Martin. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Martin. Cunningham passes to Martin. Here's Thompson. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Pistons lead by 11. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Yabusele. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's the three. And they'll get another chance. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The floater doesn't go that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Embiid. And it's blocked by Martin. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Grant, with this game being the quarterfinals matchup in the NBA Cup, it'll be interesting to see just how much these teams are willing to lay it on the line.
Yes,
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Detroit on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the mid. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. The Pistons lead by 5. Martin up top. Maxey covering. And Martin comes to help. Over Maxey. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to McCain. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Maxey passes to George. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Embiid, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Martin. And Embiid throws it down.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Back to Cunningham. The 3. They get it back. Here's Martin. And he banks in the layup. Martin's got 14 points for the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Embiid against Martin. And it's Martin with the rebound. Detroit leading by 5. Thompson passes to Harris. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's McCain. Ivy defends. George for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Maxey over to help. Martin with the bucket. 16 points for him.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
George outside. Martin outside. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. That one's good for 2. Martin's got 6 in the quarter.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Martin outside. Cunningham against Maxey. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 6 points.
This guy can really stretch his range out there beyond the arc. Don't count Maxey out from distance.
Cunningham on the wing. Maxey covering. Cunningham passes to Martin. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Again, the Sixers score.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Harris outside. Back to Ivy. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. 9 points in the game.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Screen by Embiid. For 3, George. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
George against Thompson. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. Thompson with some nice D.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Harris with it. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by Philadelphia. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Now Maxey. He's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event. The Pistons lead by 3. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Duren. And it's Martin in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Harris finds Martin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Three-pointer Embiid. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Throws it up high. Clock at 6. Embiid with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Martin. And that one is hammered home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
To the middle. Here's Martin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Cunningham against Jackson. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Here's Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Duren, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Beasley.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And here's Embiid. Elbow shot. Again, Philadelphia.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
76ers trail by 5. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Yabusele. To the wing, right side. Here's McCain, 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Ivey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it's so tough to contain Ivey's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You know, they've been knocking down triples too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The first one falls.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Martin with a screen on Jackson. Here's Cunningham. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Off the inbound pass, Martin. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Martin takes it in. And it's Martin with the rebound. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Jackson, the pass to Embiid. The shake. And the shot goes. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Embiid misses.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Embiid. And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Cunningham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the 76ers. Martin comes in for Martin, and it's Maxey in for Jackson.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Maxey. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Cunningham. And he nails that one right through the heart. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And it's blocked by Martin. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Martin against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. Rebound Detroit. And here's Cunningham outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Maxey missing. The Pistons lead by 14. Pass to Harris. Martin, right side. George over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's McCain. Ivy defends. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Cunningham looking it over. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Martin. Out to Thompson. Harris with it. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's McCain. Ivy defends. And it falls all over the rim and in. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Martin with a screen on Maxey. Harris on the attack. And Harris throws it down.
And one move move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. Maxey on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. George outside. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Martin a screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 12. Maxey on the wing. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Maxey against Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Martin a screen. A nice shot by Ivy.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pistons.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mr. Fundamentals.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Pass to Embiid. George outside. Shoots over Thompson. George's shot is off. Here's Martin. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.